My name is Cheryl Adams, and my son Graham was diagnosed at the age of 9 with spitzoid melanoma.
I am Trina Brown, and melanoma came into my life twice.
I'm Christina Baum, and I have fought melanoma 3 separate times.
My name is Tracy Callahan. I've been diagnosed with early stage melanoma 4 times.
My name is TJ Sharp. I am a stage 4 melanoma survivor, diagnosed with a stage 1 melanoma when I was 25, and then re-diagnosed with the same melanoma with tumors in my lungs, my liver, spleen, and my small bowel.
When I got the first diagnosis of melanoma and the second diagnosis of metastatic melanoma, the reactions were pretty much the same. It was horror.
To this day, I still get emotional because I was waiting for the phone call to find out if I had melanoma. And I went into panic mode a little bit, in this feeling, this racing of where do I start?
I didn't even know what melanoma was. I thought skin cancer is something that old people get.
It is strange you think of melanoma as a white person's disease, and I certainly thought it was a white person's disease. What do you mean I have melanoma? It's so serious and it's so deadly if not treated that it just needs to be talked about.
I think it's so important as a newly diagnosed patient to have accurate information that is very approachable and easy to read. And I think that the Melanoma Research Alliance website is a great resource.
One of my friends knew someone from the Melanoma Research Alliance and put me in touch with her. So very helpful to talk to someone who could point me in the right direction.
About MRA, I want them to know the amount of resources that we can help connect them, whether they want to better understand staging, to understanding what clinical trials are available.
I tell anybody with melanoma that consider a clinical trial as part of your care options. There are a number of good melanoma options right now, but the most breakthrough treatments will be found in clinical trials.
So I hope we can encourage patients to participate in clinical trials so that we can understand how they are responding to the treatments and how can we improve the treatments.
I ended up enrolling in 2 clinical trials. Both trials, ironically, had early sponsorship from the MRA.
Looking back now, some of the things I was afraid to ask were things like, am I going to be able to afford this? Is my insurance going to pay for this? You really do need to know what's covered, what's in your policy, what's not in your policy.
You need to be your own advocate. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to make your goals known.
You need to keep up your daily activities and look at these obstacles as just stepping stones to healing.
I think it's really important to be able to find a doctor that is your partner. If this is a good doctor, they will not be offended if you are looking for a second opinion. In fact, many good providers will encourage you to get a second opinion.
So if you're diagnosed somewhere that doesn't have a research center, certainly consider getting a second opinion at a larger cancer research center and an NCI designated center, because they will have the depth and the breadth of knowledge that will give them better insights into what's the best treatment for your specific disease.
When it comes to transferring institutions, you need to be a micromanager. You need to communicate with your doctor and say, okay, I am moving, what do you recommend? Which doctor would you recommend I connect with? For me, I was very fortunate to have 2 doctors that had already been in communication. Both of them have fortunately attended the Melanoma Research Alliance conferences together.
When I was first diagnosed with melanoma, I wish I knew then that there are so many people out there looking to support me, and that if I looked hard enough I could find the support that the Melanoma Inspire Board offers, and the advocates offer, and the Melanoma Research Alliance offers.
You want to know that there's a group of people that are on your side, that have your back. And I feel like Melanoma Research Alliance really does that.
I often joke that the melanoma community is this club or secret society that I became a member of. Once you join this melanoma community, you're in it for life. And one particular melanoma patient that the last time I saw her, she said, "You treat me like a person. You don't treat me like a person with melanoma. And I think that I always hear that in my mind, that I know what she means. We understand each other.
I tell people all the time that it's not what cancer did to me, it's what cancer did for me, because it made me appreciate each and every day of my life. Every day I get up and I can walk and talk and chew gum, I am a happy camper.